Let me tell you something about life. Life doesn't hand out rewards just because you're a nice person. Life responds to value. If you want a plus rewards in your finances, your relationships, your health, you better bring an a plus mentality. Now, what do I mean by a plus? I don't mean perfection. I'm not talking about straight, a student's. I'm talking about a person who's made a decision to live above average, a decision to do more than expected, to prepare when others are sleeping, to study when others are scrolling, to finish what they start. You see, the a plus mentality starts with how you think. Most people are casual with their mind. You can't afford to be casual. If you're casual with your thinking, you'll end up a casualty. That's the law. Be serious. Be intentional. Wake up every day and ask, what does excellence require of me today? Let me tell you, it's not easy, but it's worth it. And here's the catch: the a plus mindset doesn't wait for conditions to be perfect. It acts even when it doesn't feel like it. That's the real test. Can you keep going after the emotion is gone? Can you keep going when the applause stops? Discipline is the price tag, and most people don't want to pay the price. They want the lifestyle, but not the effort. They want the results without the reps. But let me remind you, the harvest only comes after the planting, the watering, the weeding, and the waiting. Now, you don't just develop an a plus mindset alone. You need the right environment. Who are you listening to? Who are you spending time with? Are you around people who stretch you, challenge you, make you think bigger? Or are you in an environment that drains your vision? Change your environment, and you can change your destiny. One last thought: the a plus mentality is not a destination, it's a way of life. It's showing up with excellence even when no one's watching. It's doing the right thing even when it's hard. It's not just about being successful, it's about becoming someone worth becoming. And if you do that, if you commit to excellence, to growth, to discipline, life will pay you back, not with pennies, but with treasure. And that is the a plus mentality. And a plus mentality is earned, not given. It doesn't come from birth, background, or luck. It is not a product of talent alone or some magical gift reserved for a few. It is a mindset built through choices, tested through adversity, and proven by results. Every person who lives within a plus mentality made a decision to pursue it, and they paid the price in full, over time, with discipline and self-respect. Most people want great results without great responsibility. They want to stand on the podium but aren't willing to train when it's raining. They want to live in the house of success but aren't willing to lay bricks in silence. The a plus mind, it is not given to those who casually wish for it. It is earned by those who diligently work for it when nobody is clapping. It's developed through repetition, reflection, and refinement. The problem with many people is they expect life to hand them results based on desire. They confuse wanting with earning, but life doesn't work that way. Life responds to effort, to intention, to those who make deposits day after day, not those who simply hope for withdrawals. The a plus mentality belongs to those who show up early, stay late, and don't make excuses when it gets hard. It's earned in the decisions you make when nobody is watching, in the standards you refuse to lower, and in the integrity you refuse to sell. People who carry this mentality don't aim for comfort, they aim for growth. And growth, by nature, is uncomfortable. It stretches, it challenges, it demands more than what feels easy. The A-plus mindset is forged in moments of pressure, when you choose the harder right over the easier wrong. When you resist the temptation to quit, to blame, or to settle, that's where it's earned, in the shadows, not on the stage. You don't find the A-plus mentality in the crowd, you find it in the few who said no to average. The few who understood that the standard you accept becomes the life you live. The few who looked in the mirror and said, I will not be like the rest. The A-plus mentality is a personal contract, not with the world, but with yourself. It's you saying to you, I will do what needs to be done, not just what I feel like doing. The mindset isn't earned in one day, it's earned daily. It's not an event, it's a habit. Every morning you wake up, you have a choice to rise with purpose or drift through mediocrity. Those with an A+ mentality don't leave that decision to chance. They've already made it. They've built routines that strengthen discipline, habits that reinforce growth, and beliefs that fuel effort. They don't wait to feel ready. They act in faith, knowing that readiness often follows action. You won't see the A+ mentality on display all the time because it isn't loud. It's not always flashy. It's found in the quiet hours of preparation, in the moments when nobody is cheering, and in the grind that most people avoid. It's found in the way you carry yourself, the way you handle pressure, and the way you respond to adversity. The A+ mindset isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about rising when others stay down, focusing when others get distracted, and improving when others complain. You can't borrow this mentality. You can't fake it. It's not available for download, and it won't show up just because you read the right quote. You earn it by becoming it. You earn it through consistency, not for a week, but for a lifetime. You earn it by learning through failure, adjusting after defeat, and showing up again even when it didn't work the last time. You earn it by doing the little things with excellence, because how you do anything is how you do everything. The A+ mentality doesn't look for shortcuts. It embraces the long way, the narrow road, the path of most resistance, because that's where strength is built, and that's where confidence is born. Confidence isn't built from compliments. It's built from evidence, the evidence of your own work, your own growth, your own ability to overcome. And that kind of confidence cannot be given. It must be earned. Most people want to be told they're great without doing great things, but greatness demands proof. It asks you to show your work. It asks for sacrifice, for patience, and for a deep level of commitment. The A+ mentality lives by the principle that nothing worthwhile is easy and everything valuable takes time. There's no rush to excellence. It's a daily walk, not a one-time sprint. This mindset transforms how you think, how you act, and how you show up. It changes your language, your posture, and your expectations. You stop looking for easy and start preparing for better. You stop avoiding hard things and start embracing challenges. You stop comparing and start competing not with others, but with your own potential. That is how the A+ mentality grows. That is how it earns its way into your identity. Every time you say no to procrastination, you're earning it. Every time you choose focus over distraction, discipline over desire, character over comfort, you're earning it. Every moment you delay gratification, you're building it. And though it may not show up right away in results, it's building something far more valuable than success. It's building the kind of person who can handle success. Because here's the truth, success without the mindset to sustain it will always fall apart. The A+ mentality doesn't just help you reach the top, it helps you stay there. It gives you the foundation to carry the weight of responsibility, to handle pressure with poise, and to lead with humility. It keeps you grounded in the truth that excellence is a lifestyle, not a moment. Anyone can want more, few will become more, and the difference between the two is the willingness to earn it day by day, decision by decision. The A+ mentality is not a gift. It is a reward for the one who showed up, who stayed the course, and who decided that average would never be enough.